What should have been one episode, you guys made one season. Not cool. Not cool at all. The beginning is the end is the beginning, and then you fucking keep repeating the same thing again and again. It's so fucking boring, guys. Anyone could have gone and told that Clockmaker's fucking son, like, bro, go back or you're gonna die. We never really got to know why he got those scars.
Fall down your hands, give me a sign, put down your lies.
Even if you tell me Jonas fucked Jonas and Jonas gave birth to Jonas and his dad was Jonas and he fucking killed Jonas, I'll just be like, yeah, okay. And then, because that's how you guys have built the thingy around this show. Like, we're not used to, I mean, we're not surprised by anything anymore, because no, you've taken that level to somewhere. It's like the Inception theory, man, where you're selling a concept to the audience and the audience is like, okay, I can't fully understand this, I'll agree my IQ is not that great, but I want to watch it, I'm just following. So immediately you are the storyteller, you tell me whatever you want and I agree to it. But the problem is you're a very bad storyteller. Stories and your characters just got boring. It's like this J.K. Rowling and the Deathly Hallows theory. My friend once did the glass shattering for me. He told me that the Harry Potter 7th part, so much he brought in a new concept about Deathly Hallows, and then again she went into that in something just because she wanted to write one big book. And then like broken glass in my head. I'm like, holy shit, that's true. It may be a nice book and all that, but then it's like, you're just bringing in a whole new concept just to fill pages. The same thing fucking these guys did. I don't know if it's because of the writers of the show, the creators of the show, or because of goddamn Netflix, notifying and saying we want more content, so make more bullshit. Because it's all new to Dark, dude. All of this stupid fight sequence, chase sequence, like, what the fuck? Like, very obvious fucking scenes where she'll take one rock and beat her, she'll take her bag and then she's taking, and we know she's gonna get up, take one rock and, like, hit her back, and then she bashes her head in. Like, yeah. It's very obvious, Netflix. Stop doing this fucking time-wasting tactic. Stop pushing creators to force them into making content for episodes where there is no content. I think, I'm talking all this, by the way, from I only saw Dark till the 6th episode. I didn't want to wait till I see the entire series, 8 episodes, and then give the review, because this also matters, dude. We're investing so much of time into watching like 8 episodes. That's 8 hours of our lives we're giving into watching this. The only reason I'm doing it is to know the what. Like, இது எங்க தான் கொண்டு போறாங்க, இது எங்க தான் போய் முடிய போகுது, what the fuck, what? You opened up billions of knots around me and you've done like blah, 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 in my brain. My brain just wants to see, okay, you've done blah, 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 bring all blah, blah, blah back to and show me something with it and tell me where you're going with this. But in order for you to even get to the point where you're starting to tell me where you're going with this, you're taking fucking 6 episodes, dude. 6 episodes, you've just opened up one more fucking parallel universe, one more world, and showing me the problems in that fucking world. Let me tell you this, the audience doesn't give a fuck about the other world. We've invested our emotional time and energy into the characters of this world. If the audience gets to a point where they're like, anything can happen to this fucking character, I don't give a flying fuck anymore. It's a very, very bad thing for any show. Like, some 3 Marthas are coming in, 3 random motherfuckers, one Kuti, one old guy, one middle guy, chumma appearing out of everywhere, saying some random shit. Like, Dark, I get that you like philosophy a lot, but then you've overused the philosophy, mate. It's just like, you have like one philosophy, the beginning is the end is the beginning, and then you fucking keep repeating the same thing again and again. It's so fucking boring, guys. It's like you're trying too hard to be Inception, but you're forgetting that Inception is only so great because it wins in the simple aspects, in the human being aspects. Nolan knew that the audience are gonna get disconnected if I go way too much into the meta and into my fucking universe, so he kept things that the audience can follow, that the audience can, look and be like, okay, now I know what's happening, which is what those totems are. He's like, very simple, if I'm doing this and this happens, I know that I'm in this dream world, I'm not. And the audience is like, following the main character story. Cobb, what's with his children? Oh fuck, he wants to see his children again, he wants to see his wife, she's dead. Okay, this is the main mission. We know what each character's main motives and what side quests are. Here, oru Mairam Purila, oru Mannum Purila, not even made an effort to remotely tell us why characters are doing what they're doing. It's like, you just like, wait. I think you'll only tell me all this shit in the 8th episode. Yeah, I'll see the other 2 episodes and I'll finish this review. And who is that fucking annoying bloody character, that bloody bitch? What's her name? That fucking Jonas's mom. Fucking hate that bitch. Hopefully, you're gonna tie all this together and make me get a big bulb. I want that. Trust me, I want to be like, oh fuck, I was so wrong, guys. I didn't waste my time. So please do that to me, please. So finally got around to watching the last 2 episodes of Dark as well. And to be honest, after I saw that final episode, I'm like, okay, nice. A fitting ending. A much better ending than fucking Game of Thrones for sure. And it kind of like gives you a fulfilling feeling. It's nice closure and all that. But I'm still pissed off because, bro, a show like Dark, we had so much of faith in you that you had a reason and a purpose for everything, as you keep stating in your show. Well, bro, your entire first 7 episodes had no fucking purpose. I am sure of this. If one person had just started season 3 at episode 8 and watched it, he would have had perfect closure for the entire fucking series. Yeah. Putting one new world and explaining the fucking characters in that world and going to alternate timelines of that world and all. I'm like, ooh, come on. And the original world, the original universe is the only one that makes sense. And some random timekeeper is the dude who's the fucking reason for all this. He's their god. He did end up saving his family actually, but he's just not aware of it. The show talks about a lot of self-sacrifice, putting the greater good above yourself. Yeah, I never really understood Adam till the end. Adam seems like one of those characters who comes across like a bad guy, but he knows deep inside that he's doing good, so he doesn't give a fuck about the other people thinking that he's a bad guy, so he's just doing whatever has to be done. But I don't know if that's what his actual motive is. Eva just seems like, you know, your crazed mother who's like, I want to save my son. And yeah, apparently her son are those 3 guys. What are those guys' deal? Like, why are they going around randomly killing people? What is their job? What is their entire fit in this puzzle? I don't get that. Like, what is their motive? Is their only motive is to just survive, so to make sure the events keep happening? I don't know. Okay, fine. And then Claudia, how did she find out about this another universe existing? Fine, you know what, I saw one theory on YouTube where they said that she's pretty clever and she's been traveling a lot and she is not clouded by self-sacrifice. She is actually putting, her only main motive is not to survive but to have her daughter survive. So she's not clouded by the judgment of Adam and Eva who want to only survive. So yeah, she could have possibly figured out that there is an original world and that's why they have to do all this. Yeah, why is Jonas so dumb? Yeah, bro, let's do this. Adam will come and tell him, feed him on, like, yeah, let's do this. Eva will come and feed him on, like, yeah, let's do this. Claudia will come and feed him on, like, yeah, let's do this. சொந்தமா யோசிக்கவே மாட்டான் அந்த தண்டப்பீடு. And yeah, it's kind of sad that I couldn't get to see how he becomes Adam. We never really got to know why he got those scars. But I guess, yeah, that one dialogue, it kind of summarizes it where he says time traveling takes a toll. On the same hand, so does Martha and Claudia travel a lot. But then again, there's a scene where, you know, this guy gets zapped by the machine. So because of that, he gets like a lot more scars. So that causes a reaction. What the fuck? I don't know. And what was Noah's deal, man? Why was Noah that? He was such a badass character in season 1 and I think in 2 too. Season 3, they're just like completely flatlined that dude. Poor guy. I mean, Noah was nice. He was a perfect anti-hero, the villain to all of this. Like, we seemed like he had some kind of twisted notion. Now it seems like all of his actions were just dumb. What's with that chair? What's with Noah and Helga and kidnapping the kids and fucking burning out the rice and putting them in the chair and the portals opening and them touching each other and then this guy getting kidnapped? And I don't know, man. It's like so much of like nonsense is going around just for 2 characters to realize that they have to go and tell the main guys to like not die. It's like one Kuti sandbox kind of universe. It's like that Men in Black thing, like, you know, there's one Kuti locker and you open that locker, there's one world inside the locker. That's how this whole thing felt. And one more doubt I have is if Claudia realized that all she has to do for this entire dark loop to end is to prevent that dumbass from going over that bridge, why couldn't she do that herself? Anyhow, these 2 characters to that guy, the clockmaker's son, was one random guys only who he called angels. Well, it would have been one white angel standing on the road telling him, bro, don't go, the bridge is broken and your father loves you, go back. Why does she have to go and convince Adam and then Adam go and convince Jonas and then Jonas convince go and take Martha and then both of them go back in time and then go and stand on the bridge and then tell him? It made no difference. Anyone could have gone and told that clockmaker's fucking son, like, bro, go back or you're gonna die. It would have just like prevented the whole thing and the same ending would have been accomplished. I don't know, man. Dark, you guys tried a lot. I really respect and love the way you put in so much of effort in the writing. That, no denying that. The amount of details, the amount of actual nitty-gritties that you put into it is mind-blowing. But unfortunately, I think you got sucked into this filmmaker bubble, which is you start writing, you go deeper, you go one level deeper, you go one more level deeper, you go one more level deeper. Finally, you're just in this world where you're surrounded by your own thoughts and notions. You fail to come out of it and then ask people, yo, this is what I have. Is it relatable? Because at a point, we just lost relatability. I didn't care about the other worlds. I didn't care about your characters anymore. Dark had really good potential to be an amazing, one of the best ever sci-fi series. But nah, Rick and Morty is still up there, bro. Rick and Morty is fucking funny as hell and it still stick to its principles. It still sticks to its nonchalance. It still sticks to its science above everything. It's nice. Rick and Morty, you're still up there, bro. Dark, too serial-ish. You guys pulled it way too much. Season 3, what a serial mari iltringa, and I think this is Netflix's fault. Whoever fault it is, end of the day, product suffered. What should have been 1 episode, you guys made 1 season. Not cool. Not cool at all. Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Fall down your head.